Hello everybody, Astocky here, and I believe it is time to continue where we left off. Hopefully, to Duna is on the way to Duna, and we are ready to do something good. I'm feeling... Let's have a look at the map. What were we doing? Ah yes, we were getting ourselves an encounter with Duna with a fairly low periapsis. Yeah, we are coming on the outside. Oh, you know what? F5. Let's see what happens. Let's move ourselves through nice and quickly. It is definitely going to be worth... What am I doing? I'm pressing the incorrect button. Yeah, we're going to need some... This bad boy is definitely going to need... Yeah, I like the way that happens. I think technically that's cheating. Oh. Let's try and go in the correct direction. Flip ourselves over. Seems we have some kind of auto special inertial damp stop thing fitted by going and accelerate time. Nice work. Okay, so there we are. We are now not even facing in the correct direction. Okay, so we want to burn. Pretty sure we not only want to burn in the retrogradish kind of direction. Get back down there. I don't know how long we're going to have to burn this for. That's kind of why I'm starting a bit early. It is going to drop the periapsis down, but I need to drop the periapsis down anyway. So I want to do it now. The question is, how much fuel are we going to have to do this with? We look like we have lots left, so I'm hoping that's going to be sufficient. I mean, we don't have a lot of delta V. So I've got to think, yeah, this was a pretty good injection that we did. Coming through way below it. So... Oops. We burn towards the planet a bit. Is that going to help? Starting to curl around nicely. How are we doing? Periapsis 1.9. Ideally, if we can bring this down inside the atmosphere, then we can aerobrake. but I think we're going to end up snapping around before we do that. Okay, we're definitely getting further away now, so that's an important time to not burn anymore. Still haven't got ourselves slow enough yet that we've actually got an orbit. Got ourselves an icon counter. Got ourselves another icon counter. So we've got 650. We need to have a bit of a look at this and work out which way to burn. So it would seem to me we need to burn kinda in this direction. It would turn out that that is not the correct direction to burn. So let's go the other way and see if that makes it lower. Whoa, I think that was a bit too low. But you know what? How much fuel do we use? We've still got a stack of fuel left. I'm feeling confident I can save this from here. So let's just run this in and see what happens. We're going to absolutely hit this atmosphere hard. And when we do, we will see what happens. Hopefully something exciting happens. This is my first chance in a rocket that I think is going to come back actually hitting the Duna atmosphere and aerobraking. Now the only thing is that question of whether 10Ks is high enough. So we're accelerating, we're slowing down. There we are, we're really slowing down now, that's good. Zipping through the atmosphere, just bleeding off speed now. Okay. Turns out we have bled off so much speed. We are landing on this side of the planet. Deploy chute. Okay, we've deployed all the chutes now. We really need to, as quick as we can, Try and put some semblance of control back into this thing and get us back to steady.
See the ground coming up quite quickly. I think this is going to be less than ideal. Got a bit of a weird oscillation thing going on. Haven't blown those chutes off yet. Okay, so we pretty much just broke. Okay, that landing did not go that well. So we need to now not resume the flight. What the heck button did I just hit then? Sorry about that. 9. Quick save. Okay. Where were we again? About 10, okay. 10, too low. So we need to head back down the other way, and we need to bolster that up just a bit. Okay, 80 too high. 10 too low, 80 too high. Let's try 18. I was hoping for more like 25, but I think it's going to have to be 18. Well, that's still really like super low in the atmosphere though. But I'm thinking if I can get things flipped around, so I can maybe point it in the right direction to start with. I can start using my engines a bit earlier and bring myself down on a better trajectory. So that's prograde, so I'm heading in exactly the opposite direction that I want to be heading. Going to be hitting the atmosphere soon, and that's when things will get messed up. I think. Okay. We are definitely now coming into this atmosphere, hopefully with things going a little bit better. This time let's deploy the chutes early. And we can always repack these later. Okay, so let's observe the mystery goo. Let's keep that data. What else do we have here? Crew report. Let's transmit that. EVA report. We'll keep that. Quickly get back on board. Review stored data. Transmit that. Okay, so at the very least we've just gained ourselves a bunch of extra science for the use of some energy. Oops. So now what is happening with our orbit? It is curling around. Orbit is curling around. Probably not enough though, I would think. If I can, I would love to land on the light side. Would love to land on the light side. So we're on our way back up now, so this burning is really bringing it down the way we want to. Ooh. Certainly not ideal. What we're going to do here is we are going to do the same thing we've done in the past, and we are going to... What is going on? My brain is not going to function if we do that, so we're going to do it this way. And about here, we're going to start trying to kill all that orbital velocity. See if we can bring ourselves up a bit. We want to try and... Okay, so we're going to pop that off. Last engine, bring ourselves up. That worked less well. Definitely going to need a little something going on there. I'm going to pause the video. Whatever. No, you know what? I'm not going to pause the video. Not going to pause the video. Going to do this real time because you guys deserve to see what's happening. How that's going to work out, I don't know. Okay, so that was not the direction it should have been going in. It should have been going in the other direction. It's okay though, we can keep this happening. Doesn't even know what altitude it's going to be going for now. Okay, so we have to do this all over again just to make sure we get it right. Crew report, transmit. EVA, EVA report, keep, get back on board, review store data, transmit. You, log the temperature, transmit, you, Observe the mystery goo. Keep. What are you? Photovoltaic panel, what are you? Transmit that. Oh yeah, pop shoots. Deploy shoot. Deploy shoot. Deploy shoot. Deploy shoot. Let's make these now go off at 1,000. That cut it out. Cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. I don't know whether this will help me or not, but I feel as though it should. So we've at least now got ourselves an orbit. So let's try this time to not mess this up so much. Okay, there we go. That should be a better way of doing it. So we're going to come back up until we're basically out of the atmosphere. And then once we start to come back down, so we're kind of at the high point, I can kick the engines in hard. Can I? No, still going to speed up to ×4. I can kick the engines in hard, and then hopefully that will help things. Now I need to find out if I can crew report. No, we've already done that one. What about you? Yeah, we'll hang on to that. That's got to be worth doing. So back on the light side. So our system is charging itself back up. Oh, we're out of the atmosphere. Ha! That will teach me. Okay, this is the point where we are as high as we're going to get. From this point, everything else is down. So we now want to burn with that nose pointing slightly up, the opposite of what I've been doing. Why did that seem like a good idea before? Burning in the downwards fashion. I can't even tell you why that seemed like a good idea. All I know is it did. You're looking awesome, dude. We're in the atmosphere. Let's check out our pressure meter. Okay, so we're not in the atmosphere. I know how bad this went last time, so gears out. I'm going to try and see if we can slow this thing down. And I am going to have to eject this. Landing lights on, landing lights off. Lights on, lights off. That was in case I was going to actually land on the night side. So we're doing better now, we're definitely pushing things in the upward direction. If everything goes well, we are hopefully in a rather soonish time frame going to be pushing ourselves, so we're going straight down. Wasting a lot of fuel here, but this is all dead weight anyway. All I'm hoping is that these 4 tanks that I have are going to be enough fuel to get me back into orbit and out of here. Hoping that once I dump all this excess fuel, I'm going to be okay. Trying to currently balance this whole ship on just one engine, and it's not doing enough for me. Look at that. F5. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. 40 science, 40 science, 40 science, 40 science. Observe the goo. The goo is good. We now need to find out what the pressure is on the surface. It's like that, is it? Let's check what the temperature is on the surface. Ah, it's that as well. Can you do that yet? No, you can't. Okay. Let's turn the lights on. Yes, it is red. It's very scientific-y of me. Let's hang on to you. What about you? No, not the fuel tank. The pressure. Let's hang on to you as well. I'm feeling... Did I do a crew report? I did. Well, in that case, it could be time for an EVA. Let's do an EVA report. Let's hang on to that. Jeb, it is now time for you to repack the chute. While you're up there, Okay, you are now on Duna. Look at that. Happy as can be. Sorry about that, I had a giant sneeze come out. Planting a flag. Can't think of anything better to write than that. Let's take a surface sample. Let's hang on to that. It consists of some very fine, ready type stuff. EVA report. Gonna hang on to that one as well. Okay. There is a very definite way I should be doing this, but I don't know what. No, I didn't say let go. Really? He gets to the top and then he lets go. Let's try this one. Okay, Jeb, you and me. We need to work out how to fly this baby. Okay, so RCS off. We're going to jump. Okay. We're going to RCS on. Okay, so those definitely work that way. Well, L definitely turns his lights on. How do I get him jetting in the correct direction? That totally went too far. So what did I do then? Oh man. Thankfully he has heaps of RCF left because I don't know how to use any of it. Ooh. Ha! 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 We did it, Jeb. And we have a materials bay. We can get 200 science left for that. Man, this thing is awesome. Can I get any more information from this goo? Yes, we can. An extra 80 science. Okay, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen here, but what I'm going to do is F5 quick save. We have got everything that I can think of. We will transmit that because that is worth keeping. We will keep that. At this point, I believe it is now time to launch. So we need to launch roughly that direction. So I guess quick save. Let's see how we go. Oops. Landing gear. up because we're not coming back. How we doing? Yeah, I get the feeling this isn't going to go that well for Jebediah. He has burnt through a significant portion of his fuel. So, you know, we've got ourselves a bunch of extra science. Just as we leave the atmosphere, I'm going to hit the crew report again and see what happens. And then when we get up to here, I'm going to burn, and at the very least, I'll get him into a circular orbit. I don't know how much fuel it's going to take. From what I've read, to get to a circular orbit around Duna, it takes about 2,000, and it only takes about 400 to get back to Kerbin. So there's every chance that if I can make it this far, I might be able to get back. I think at the very least I'm going to circularize this orbit, and then he's just going to float here and live off photosynthesis with his green skin. Wow, 40 minutes already. I don't want this to end. I want to see if I can bring him home. Come on, Jebediah. We salute you. It's a beautiful looking planet. I love the texturiness of it. Let's add a maneuver. $65 by 80. That's going to be just perfect. Let's go with that. I've got so much maneuverability now too. It's brilliant. Estimated burn time 26 seconds, so I'm going to wait till about 13 seconds to go. That's going to be just perfect. See, we haven't got vast amounts of fuel. In fact, we're not even burning fuel from that center tank. So, note for next time, fuel lines, please, people. $65 by 79. Just give that a touch more just to circularize a tiny little bit better. $79 by 79. In case you're wondering why I just tapped it then, because the jittering drives me crazy. Okay, we have F5. We have a lot of fuel left. I think I don't know at which point we wish to come home. I think we have to wait until Kerbin is behind Duna to come home. I think that's how we have to do it. So for now, until I learn how to bring ourselves back, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing how much more science I can get. For now, we are going to go back to the Space Center, and we're going to see just how much science we collected then.
How much did we collect? 446 science just in what we transmitted back. So that's going to be 160 science. Oh yeah, nuclear rockets. Oh, I need 14 more science. Oh Jeb, you need to come back. You need to come back so right now. Okay, I think you guys get the idea. So close. Not that I'm even sure how I would get anything to him. I would have to send a new rocket. Oh, could have to take a I think I would have to get Jeb out, get Jeb to collect all the samples, and then bring him to the new rocket that I send out with nuclear propulsion and docking. What do we want? Which one of you guys has more sciencey stuff? You're not science. Drogue chutes would be really handy next time. You're not science. You're not science. You're not science. You're not... Where is science? Maybe I need this thing. Precision teeny tiny parts. More power, bigger solar panels, that's good. Gigantor solar arrays. Ooh. Communicatron. Ah, seismic seismometer thingies. Don't know what you are or you are. I'm definitely going to need to get that next. I've got to bring Jeb home so I can get that. So if I can get that and that next time, that should maybe let me get that. Either way, I really hope you guys are enjoying the series. Sorry for the irregularity of the videos. Work is just a bit hectic. Moving in a new house, everything just happening here in Australia is just a bit too hectic for me at the moment. I'm also hoping really soon that I can catch up with De-Wing It and do some more recording. Maybe even Ryan the Almighty and do some more Minecraft server type stuff. Who knows what's going to happen. Maybe even if we can organise time zones and things. I don't know how that's going to work, but maybe we can do some stuff with Hey Yorkie as well. I mean, there's so much stuff going on for me at the moment. It's hard to organise what I'm doing, let alone finding times when I can organise with other people. But hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will happen soon. And until next time, thanks for watching. Astocky out.